I hope he's watching us. Wouldn't that be awesome if LeBron
He's
was
probably
watching
not.
us?
I'm just going to go out on a limb and say he's probably
I'm going to say he
not.
probably is under a secret account.
He just made that up. That
He
was a
knows where it's
Florio.
out.
I'm guessing
That was a Florio, yeah.
There was a Florio right there.
All right, so my final take goes back to one that I talked about last week. Remember, guys, I told you the story about, I pronounced it Russia, Ohio.
Oh,
yes.
Remember the team?
Yes. Yes.
Russia,
Yeah.
very small team from the western part of the state.
Right.
It's actually pronounced Rushi. It's spelled Russia, R-U-S-S-I-A, but it's pronounced Rushi.
They were like, we better change the name of this.
So, yeah, right. We got to listen, at least, we can't pronounce Russia.
Yeah.
So, Rushi, in 2017, played in the state championship game, and at the time they had a young ball boy. We have a couple of pictures that I want to use for this. Young ball boy by the name of Braden Monin. He's on the far left there.
Okay.
You see him on the far left. He was really shook up after the loss. They lost 2-1 in the state championship game. And as young ball boys tend to do, bat boys tend to do, he was pretty emotional. He was crying. And just after seeing this, the Ohio High School Athletic Association commissioner at the time, Jerry Snodgrass, saw the boy crying, grabbed one of the game-used balls, went up to him, and I think we have another picture. You can move it to picture number 2. There's a closer look at Brandon. He gave him a baseball, and he said, young man, I want you to save this ball, and when you make it back here as a player one day, and I know you will, use this ball to warm up. And I told you last week that they had made it to the state championship, to the state playoffs, the finals.
Right.
And sure enough, he did bring the ball. He used it to warm up with his dad. Well, this is Braden, making the defensive play of the game in their semifinal win, a very close game. He made a terrific play where he had to race out from his infield position. The ball, when it was initially hit, he took a step in. Everyone that was in attendance said they thought for sure it was going to fall. It was a critical situation. He made the play. They got to the state championship game. Well, I'm pleased to tell you that this story has a happy ending because on Saturday, Rushi won the state championship, the Division IV state championship. They beat Lincoln View 10-4. Braden is seen here holding the state championship trophy along with that baseball that was given to him by Jerry Snodgrass in 2017. Great story, an even better ending. Here's the crazy part, guys. He started for the state championship team. Braden's a sophomore.
Oh, wow.
Bright future ahead for this young man. So to Braden and the entire team at Rushi, we say congratulations to you, but most importantly, thanks to Jerry Snodgrass, who had the presence of mind in a very desperate and moment of despair for this young man to do a small gesture that has really, after 5 years, kind of come full circle as they win the state championship. Really cool story.
Great story.
Congratulations to them.
Great story.
By the way, does it make me immature that every time you say the name Snodgrass, I giggle a little bit just because it's a funny last name?
It does
It's a
make you
funny
just a
last
touch
name.
That's
a great story.
definitely a prank call name.
Yeah, right?
Who is this? This is Jerry Snodgrass over here at.
Here. So,
Don't sleep on Jerry. He's a
Send
great
Chinese
dude, man.
food to my neighbor.
Jerry Snodgrass is a great dude.
You know him.
Yes,
out
Yeah,
Jerry
he is.
Jerry
He's a
Snodgrass is
great
dude.
guy.
Great guy.
He really
Great
is.
guy.
And for a long time, ran that Ohio High School Athletic
Always just say
Association.
AA. Yes,
Yeah.
he did.
And always put the kids first, always had their best interest at mind. And it's a really cool story that's now come full circle. So congratulations to Rushi and to Braden and also to Jerry for being a part of that story.